applied for a job at Uwu Cafe. And I thought, this will be a good job application. I'll write a song about why they should hire me. Didn't get the job. I'm Giles Dickinbottom with Mastermind, breaking down my debut single, Warm Hands, Cold Heart.
This episode of Mastermind is brought to you in part by Ocean Express. Get your boats and submarine rentals at Ocean Express.
Put my body in decline. Recently the curtains closed, but don't cover up the light. And I guess that's why I've been cleaning up the words I spilled tonight. So my main idea when I wrote this song was that I wanted to make a song that was almost up for interpretation by the listener. I personally wrote this song about a close friend that I lost, rather than, I think I wrote the lyrics in a way that makes it sound like it could be about maybe an ex-flame or like a past relationship, something like that. Also likes the metaphor of like cleaning up the words I spilled tonight about, everyone's been there, you say too much and you wish you could just clean it up and start again. My voice was not the only thing I lost this year. I'm losing my grip on what I used to hold closer than anything. Do you remember how we were? How we used to be? And how long did it take to forget me? Again, starts more personal, this verse, and like it was just a personal experience. Around the time I wrote the song, I'd lost my voice around the same time that this relationship with this friend had kind of slipped away. And then I just get very introspective, but then also keep it broad so that, again, the listener can kind of take it how they want. If they want to identify that with what they're going through at the time, I think the way that I wrote it makes it sound that way, as in like, do you remember how we were, how we used to be, and how long did it take to forget me? That can be about any relationship. The scream in the last line, just I wanted to probably send it and make it hit home. Just bring that raw emotional feeling that everyone gets through when you know that a relationship's ending. So why don't you punch my face, break my jaw? Maybe then I'll keep my mouth shut. You were all I had back then. So if you're struggling to make a fist, your blood runs cold when you start to remember all the things that I could never give to you. I could never give to you. The first line in the chorus was written just because I thought it was a way, and the way I played the guitar on that line as well, I wanted it to sound like a line that everyone could get really into when I'm performing it live. Like, I wanted people to sing that lyric back at me. I wanted the punch my face, break my jaw. Like, you don't even have to sing the melody if you don't want, just shout it at me. And then I wanted to hit it home with the next line with the, maybe then I'll keep my mouth shut. Like, that's the only way that I'm going to keep my mouth shut and not talk about how I feel, because you've got to like let it out. And that was the whole build up. And then You Were All I Had back then, again, it was about a friend that they were all I had for a long time, but the listener can take that in whatever way they want, whether that's a relationship they're in or a relationship they were in. Some people don't have the fight to either pull the plug on a relationship or to fight to keep it together if you think it's the right thing to do. Because when you're in it, it's hard. And then your blood runs cold because everyone's had that feeling when you just overwhelmed with emotion and you just feel like your blood goes cold. All the things that I can never give to you, that was about what I couldn't offer this friend. And again, the listener can take that however they want. I don't wanted it to be subjective. We played on train tracks, so now I'm scared of headlights on my drives back. Passing cars are all too bright. Would you even recognize me if you passed me on the road? I thought we were getting distant, but we were just getting old. Again, kind of going back to the start of the song, I wanted the first two lines were personal to me. It's quite a nice metaphor. I quite like how it sounded when I wrote it. When I'm driving back and like you're thinking about something, you realise all these headlights in the night. It's like that was like the flashback to the childhood moment. I thought we were getting distant, but we were just getting old. It's like maybe time was the reason we split rather than actual acts. I think a lot of people can relate with that. This has been Giles Dickinbottom with Mastermind. Warm Hands, Cold Heart is available now on SoundCloud and Spotify. A quick shout out to Bunny, Jeffy, Dick Chicklets, and all the other artists at Down Bad. Thank you so much for all the opportunities you've given me. I wouldn't be here without you. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm kind of running out of things to do now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't recording until just now, so.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. All right.